Hey everybody, it's Miss Day. Welcome back. So today I want to talk to you about neutralizing colors. So when you neutralize a color, you are reducing the intensity by adding its complementary. So let's take a look at this. So you'll see here yellow, blue, and red. Those are the primary colors. If we add them to their opposite secondary color, violet for yellow, orange for blue, green for red, then we will get a neutralized color. Let me show you what I mean. Let's start with yellow and violet. Okay, so first we're going to have to make some violet. So you know that you always start with the lightest color. So I'm going to take some red, put it here in the cup, wash my brush, if your brush is too wet, you can dab it on a paper towel, but please don't pull on the hairs. Then I'm going to get a little bit of blue, just a tiny bit. I don't want to get too much. Okay, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to put it right here on the edge so I can get more if I need to. Now I'm going to mix this up, and I'm trying to make violet. Okay. I would say that looks pretty good. Let me check it and see. So the first box is yellow only. The last box is violet only. So I'm going to test my color here. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. We're going to say this is my violet. All right. So now I need to wash my brush. I'm going to make sure I get all that off there. Okay, so now the directions say in order to neutralize a color that I start with yellow. So I'm going to put some yellow over here. And this first box is yellow only. And it says for the second box that I need to do yellow plus 1 dot of violet. So I have my yellow. Let's get 1 tiny dot of violet. You see how much I have here? Just a little tiny bit. And I'm going to mix it in with the yellow. Mix it in real good. And then paint it in the next box. You can't tell much of a difference, but it just makes the yellow a little bit more dull. It actually makes it look a little bit more gold. Now we're going to add another dot. So I'm going to take another dot of violet and mix it in. And let's see what that looks like. It looks very similar, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, now I can see a change. There we go. That's much better. That's what we want to see. We want to be able to see a transition. We want to be able to see that the color is changing. Okay, so this is really starting to look golden. All right, let's keep going. Let's add some more. So I'm going to get some more violet, and I'm going to mix it in. and it should start to turn brown. And when you neutralize a color, basically you're starting to make it turn brown. Now I'm going to put this much in there so I can really see the change. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. There's the brown that we were looking for. So there you go. That's neutralizing. That's neutralizing a color by mixing it with its complement. And so the next section is blue-orange. And for blue-orange, we always want to start with the lightest color. And so orange is lighter. So I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to mix going back the other direction. Okay, so let me get my paint here. I need to make some orange. Let me wash my brush. Okay, make sure just to wipe it off. Don't pull the hairs, just wipe it off. Okay, so to make orange, I need to get some yellow. Wash my brush. I don't want to contaminate my red. You can always make more secondary, you can always make more tertiary, but you cannot make more primary colors. So there's my red, and actually I'm going to put some right there in case I need to get a little bit more. So here we go. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, so this to me looks like it is going to need just a little bit more red. I'll get a little bit more. There we go. That's the orange that I want to see. Okay, so now I'm going to try, let me scoot this up a little bit, to neutralize between the orange and the blue. So there we go. It's a nice orange. Remember, the paint is transparent, so if you want it to be darker, you might have to let it dry and go back and do another coat. All right, so I want to wash my brush because I do not want to contaminate the blue. Washing my brush. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get some blue and I'm going to put it right here, right outside my orange where I'm working. I'm going to wash my brush again because I don't want too much blue. I don't want too much because remember, I'm going to try to go back this way, and this should be only blue. So the blue is going to increase as I go this direction. So I'm going to take a little bit of blue, just a little tiny bit, and mix it with the orange just to see, should just change it just a little bit, make the orange darker. Okay, that blue is pretty powerful, so it does not take a lot, only a teeny tiny bit, and you can see how much it changed it. Look at that. Really starting to change it into a golden color. Okay, kind of a light brown. Let's add a little bit more. Little bit. That's a tiny, tiny bit. The blue is really strong, so it does not take a lot. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah. Okay, let's add a little bit more. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Okay, so for this last one, I'm going to get a tiny bit more than I have been. Let's see what it looks like when it really starts to get the blue in there. I'm almost completely out of orange. almost didn't make enough to begin with. And it's starting to look green actually to me, which tells me there's probably more yellow in it than red. Yeah, it's really starting to look green, like an olive green. Okay, and then of course the last box.